Hello everyone, welcome to this update video. In this update video I'll talk about the state of the balance mod, what I've been up to for the past period of time, and what we're doing with manned machines. So I'll just have this game here in the background from our manned machines session. And I'll now go over to talk about what's been going on and the status of things. So first off, Bmod.TF, which is called right now, used to be called Balance Mod, but for some reason, the person who were responsible for, or the company that was responsible for maintaining the domain just didn't renew it, even though we paid them. So that was dumb. So it's now called Bmod, it's still just Balance Mod. And as far as I'm concerned, the mod is more or less complete. We've done everything we wanted, coded everything we did, and it's in a very, very good state at the moment, which is pretty good. However, the sad thing is, of course, not a lot of players play it, and that is mainly because people don't really care if it's balanced or not. It plays very similarly to normal TF2, and if you're just a casual player, you don't really notice. A lot of the changes we have really just affect like the higher end of players, and like the most casual TF2 player will probably not notice as much. Like, of course, there's some weapons that's like very different, like the Bite-a-saw, or you could throw the Sapper and something, but that's not enough to kind of get a critical mass of players, because, you know, we are competing with casual and other community servers that have a much larger audience. And they also, because they're a larger audience, they are playing because people are playing, and it's like sort of like a reverse catch-22, because people are playing. But with us, because people aren't playing, nobody's going to sit around in the server and wait or organize for anyone to join, which has been an issue. So Balance Mod, we had the release date when it was new, and we had critical mass for a time, but then of course, like time goes on, people move on to different things and different games, and it just wasn't sustainable at that rate. So, but that doesn't mean development is ending. Of course, we have a stat system that we haven't really explored most of them. But I have been digging into the data, and we're going to be starting to have like seasons where you can get points. Now, we're not playing Balance Mod as much as before, but there's going to be sessions and there's going to be some sort of ranking just for fun. And we've already created like the pipeline for that. So eventually that will go into place, and we'll let you know when that happens. So, that is basically it for the balance mod. It's sort of done. There's not really much else we wanted to do. However, more suggestions and stuff are always welcome in case you discover something that we can put in or something like that. It's always good to hear good ideas from others, because everybody knows something that you don't. Now, as on a more personal note, what I've been up to, for 12 weeks, and some more time, I've been part of a massive career change where I've gone away from IT support over to more of a data engineer kind of job. And earlier this month I landed my new job, so I'll be starting that in the middle of this month, which means we now have some additional time where we can get some development done, because I devoted all of my time to that intensive academic study and learning all that stuff. So these, like all of my other responsibilities, like hobby interests like dancing and developing the mod, really took a backseat, so it was like minimal amounts of stuff I was able to do compared to before. But I did learn a lot, and we already applied a lot of the knowledge, and also became a bit more data-driven. We see that, like, I thought Mondays was probably the best day, but it turns out that Saturday is like the best day if you look at like how many players show up and how often we advertise it. And then also it became clear to me that like our Two-Fort server, which is currently down, I think, but we're probably getting some Quebec servers last I checked, was living a life of its own and had like a bunch of people playing on it sometimes, just completely detached from us and our Discord server, and really had no idea of its existence. So that stuff is pretty cool. So that's my transition into becoming a data engineer, and then now we are continuing development of manned machines, and we're currently working on automating a system that is going to create the documentation and automatically generate a Wikipedia page where you can just read all of the buffs, what all of the robots do, and stuff like that. Because writing that documentation manually is going to take a lot of time, and we're going to get a lot of stuff wrong. And with this system, whenever we push out a patch, the Wikipedia page is going to reflect the changes we are putting there, which is going to be pretty poggers. So that's in the works. It's going to be like a page for all the robots and all the human weapon buffs. So you can like read up on stuff, and also probably going to manually write some strategy pages and tips and tricks and stuff like that. Because we are seeing that this is by far the most popular mod. Like when I look at like the numbers between new players who play this mode versus balance mod, it's like astoundingly a lot more. And it's also a lot more fun to develop because it's just all the bunch of crazy shit you could never do in a normal game. While as in the balance mod, we have to like make it, you know, balanced and fair and stuff. And in this game mode, it's already asymmetric, so we don't really care about fairness all that much. It's more about just like, is it playable and is it fun? It's more like the approach here, right? So there's that, and when that is in place, I have commissioned a banger theme song for this game mode. That if you are part of the live streams we do sometimes I play it, so it's I'm told it's fire, and hopefully that'll bring in some new players, and then hopefully we will have like a release version of Balance Mod and Manned Machines, so people can put it on their own servers and stuff like that. Right now the balance mode code is very messy and held together by duct tape and hope, so it's not really something I would be proud of to like show the world, because like behind the scenes it's very messy and very ugly and not very like dynamic and elegant, but we'll get there eventually. So yeah, that's gonna be it. If you're not part of the community, I highly suggest you join the Steam group and Discord so you get the announcements for when we play this mode. It's a lot of fun, a lot of people with a lot of good ideas and changes and stuff like that. And it's really fun to see this grow. This is also the third time I'm recording this, because first time I had that voice changer on, and the second time I had the microphone. Boy. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Before I forget, in terms of us creating this Wikipedia page, we're also going to be making a lot more videos just showcasing different robots. So there's going to be coming out some shorts showcasing individual robots, and then we're going to have some longer videos where we showcase more robots in different forms. So first off, we'll start with the soldiers, because they're kind of like the most interesting soldiers that we've done the most crazy stuff with, which is kind of fun. So yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with others, have people join in. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, cool things ahead.